Guys, I know, guys, this mic is not on, but hey, y'all, welcome back. It's your girl, the Cosmic Phoenix. If you're new here, hey, bestie, you've made it to the most magical and the most sexiest place on the motherfucking gram. Okay, my name is Carla. I'm also known as the Cosmic Phoenix. If you're new here, I help spiritual girl bosses create content that resonates with their audience. I help them to turn their ideas into income through their content, through offering courses and other ways that you can monetize your skills. Okay, if you need help with confidence, I help you with confidence. I'm also a spiritual guide, so if you are new in your spiritual journey, tap in with me, bestie. Book a reading. Okay, I also have a monthly business mentorship for social media where I teach you how to create content. There's video editing trainings in there, there's Canva trainings in there, there's CapCut trainings in there, I have mindset reprogramming trainings in there, I have so many homework assignments and action assignments. Yes, I give you homework, and also I have over 25 plus trainings waiting for you to dive in. Okay, and you also have group coaching calls with me for the month and a hot seat coaching call as well. So if you're interested, click the link in my bio. All right, and let's work. Happy Sunday, you guys. This is a chill live. This is a cosmic chat session. If you're not, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube, bestie. Subscribe to my YouTube, all right? I also have TikTok and stuff. Subscribe to my YouTube. I have cosmic chat sessions on there. So my cosmic chat sessions is when we're going to be talking and I'm sharing my experiences and things like that. You know, like a chit chat. Hi, beautiful, welcome. Like a chit chat, but not really a chit chat. Today we're going to be talking about auras. You know, you hear everybody talking about auras and it's my aura and my aura is glowing and your aura is glowing. We're going to be talking about auras, tapping into auras. Let me look at my notes list. All right, so we're going to be talking about auras, how to strengthen your aura, right? I'm going to be talking about telepathy, telepathic communication. I'm going to be talking about shadow work. I'm also going to be talking about some other things, and I'm going to allow spirit to flow, all right, and guide the message. All right, so if you're new here, thank you. Welcome for joining. All right, so first off, we're going to be talking about auras, you guys. So I have been doing some studying on auras. I've been doing like a ton of shadow work. I've been doing a lot of shadow work, just been guided to really go deep within and start to heal these deep ass traumas, these deep ass wounds, you know, confront these things about myself that, you know, have either gone hidden or I was unaware of and things like that, and address these emotions, right? So shout outs to Hood Mystic, shout outs to Spiritual Ascension University. I actually have been looking back at my shadow work classes that we took like 2 years ago. I've been watching the recordings, and when I say the shadow work has been, when I say, and don't let people make y'all think that healing is like, oh, unicorn and rainbows. No, I was out here. I had to sit out in the sun after one of my sessions, like deep diving, doing journaling, going back to old situations to hold myself accountable for old situations, all right, things that transpired, and also learning to forgive myself and be compassionate with myself, to speak to myself with love. And so when I'm doing these sessions, of course, like it's a lot of crying. Welcome everybody joining. We're going to be talking about auras, telepathic communication, shadow work, spiritual journey. All right. So when I was going through the session, I was crying. Like it was just a whirlwind of emotions. It was like a whirlwind of emotions. And I journaled during the session, and sometimes I like to burn my writings and then safely burn it. I safely burn it and then I give it to my tree. All right, so if y'all didn't know, the trees are like a whole network of communication. All right, so the trees are alive. They're actual ancient ass beings. Okay, the trees are alive. If you're new here, if you've never heard this information before, it may sound batshit motherfucking crazy to most people, but to spiritual beings, this is, you're gonna be, it's like a reminder. Okay, you already know this information. You're remembering this information at this time because you are remembering who you are. All right, you're remembering that it's something bigger. Like, I'm here for a bigger purpose. Like, I'm here to do more with my life. Like, hi beautiful, welcome. We're talking about auras today. So it's like you may have a feeling like I'm supposed to be doing something much bigger. Okay, then this message is for you. So yeah, that was the shadow work session. I've been doing shadow work, going over classes about aura. So let's talk about your aura. Okay, let's talk about auras. Okay, so I want to show you guys what an aura looks like. So your aura is your electromagnetic field that is around your body. It's a field that's around your body, okay? And so this electromagnetic field can actually extend out from wherever you are. It can extend out as far as 3 feet. All right, so your aura can extend out up to 3 feet. All right, and so this electromagnetic field is created when your heart and your brain is aligned, when they are in alignment. Okay, in quantum physics, which quantum physics is the study of the smallest, tiniest little particles that exist in the universe. Okay, so like atoms and quarks, all right, are some of the tiniest, smallest particles that exist in the universe. And so in quantum physics, they call it coherence. COHERENCE. They call it coherence. So this is what we call, as spiritual beings, alignment. All right, it's called alignment. And so when our heart and our brain is aligned, it creates a powerful electromagnetic field around us, right? So this is like a protective shield around us. And what it does is your heart is magnetic and your brain is electric. Okay, so what happens is hold on, your heart has the ability to magnetize things to you. So you know, like when, for instance, where you're like, your heart, whatever your heart desires, your heart's desires are magnetized to you. You have the ability to magnetize things right to you. All right, so when your heart and your brain is in alignment, it strengthens your aura. All right, it'll strengthen your aura. So with auras, right, like I said, it can go out to 3 feet, and this is backed by science. This is not just hocus pocus. This is backed by science. All right, so what happens is you want to, as much as possible, have a strong aura, because when you have a strong aura versus a weak aura, it acts as a powerful protection for you as well, right? So when you have a strong aura, you're able to raise the frequencies, raise the vibrations of people around you who may not have a strong aura, okay? And so you're able to heal people naturally without even doing anything. Just you being your spiritual being self, right? On your path, on your journey, and even just knowing that you are a spiritual being helps to activate your aura. Okay, it helps to activate your aura. So you don't even have to ask, like, how do I activate my aura, or think about, like, how do I activate my aura? You just knowing that you are a spiritual being activates your aura, period. Okay, and so you may notice, like, when you go into certain rooms, people gravitate towards you. You know, I know, like, for me, when I go into rooms, people gravitate towards me. They like to come to me, talk to me, because of my energy, my aura, right? So when you have, like, a bright, glowing aura, it's when your heart and your brain is aligned, all right? And so you can also help to increase the intuition and things like that of others just by you having a strong aura, right? So what happens is, you know, sometimes we get overwhelmed, and these things like overwhelmed, frustration, confusion, these things can actually, peace, beautiful, welcome, these things can actually weaken our aura. All right, and when an aura is weakened, it's because usually that the person is susceptible to outside external influences. Hi, beautiful. Hi, goodie. It's usually because, like, the person is, I love when it does that with the little cute hearts, because the person is susceptible to external influences, right? So that's like when let's say you know you're supposed to do something, but let's say you go on Instagram or you go on TV and you hear somebody give some type of advice, and you know what you receive from spirit, but you go with that advice. That's external influences, being influenced externally. So as spiritual beings, we want to get in the habit of going within ourselves first. Hi, beautiful Master Queen. We want to get in the habit of going within first, right? When you have questions and things like that, you want to go within. And what does that mean? Go within. Meditate, sit down and listen, y'all. Take your butts outside. If you can find a tree, connect to a tree, you know? Go up to the tree, like, tree, what's your name? My name is can I give you a hug? Is it okay? You know, talk to the tree. These are actual living beings, all right? Talk to the tree. You wouldn't want somebody to just roll up on you and hug you, right? So introduce yourself to the tree, right? Communicate with the tree. Again, if you've never heard this information, this may sound batshit cray-cray, all right? You either gonna stay and get used to the information and listening to new information, opening and broadening your perspective and your minds, or you could get the let me stop, but no, for real. But introduce yourself to the tree, communicate with the tree, and listen to the guidance that you're receiving. Listen, and I like to write down what I receive. All right, keep practicing this. Go within first. It's okay if you have, like, trusted guides and psychics and mediums, or, you know, even trusted close friends, family members who are wise, all right, who you can go to for advice. That's okay, because, you know, it'd be like that. You'd be like, girl, da-da-da. But you want to get in the habit of listening to you first, going within and receiving communication and guidance from you, all right? So those are some things that can weaken the aura. External influences, okay? And it causes emotional instability, all right? You may start to feel emotionally unstable, confused, overwhelmed, all right? And so one of the simple techniques that I don't want to say simple, but one of the quick tip techniques that you can do to strengthen your aura is to envision yourself in a bubble of love. Okay, you can envision yourself in a bubble of love. Every day when I get up, I put myself in a bubble of love. And I have a whole mantra that I say. I'm within a bubble of love. Only peace, love, truth, and righteousness is welcome within my space. If it is not of peace, love, truth, and righteousness, it is not welcome within my space. It has no power, no command, and no authority. And I also like to say, I don't play with demons. I command them. Period. All right. These are some things that I say as soon as I get up, before I go to bed, and throughout the day. I keep repeating it, right? And it works because it literally builds a force field around you. All right. And so that's something that you can do to strengthen your aura. Also, taking spiritual baths. I know when I was new on my journey, I didn't know nothing about a spiritual bath, y'all. I knew nothing about a spiritual bath. What I used to, this was 2020, end of 2021, like 2021. Like, yeah, 2021. I knew nothing about a spiritual bath. I used to just sit in the tub with just water. And at the time, my boyfriend would be coming home, and he would be coming home, and he'd be like, why are you in the tub all the time? You always in the tub. What are you doing in the tub? I'm like, I don't know. I just was getting called to go in the tub. I didn't know why. I just would fill the tub up with water and sit in the tub and just like sit there. He was like, why are you always in the tub? I'm like, nigga, I don't know. But then I started to learn that my soul was waking up. I was having a spiritual awakening. All right. So with your spiritual bath, salt is going to help you to strengthen your aura. All right. To the spiritual workers, if you're a psychic, medium, healer, Reiki master, sound healer, energy healer, whatever it is, you have to be taking spiritual baths at least minimum once a week, but 2 times a week. You need to be taking spiritual baths 2 times a week. There are different types of spiritual baths based on the intention that you want to set for the bath, or if you're manifesting, setting intentions, whatever you're doing for the bath. If it's a cleansing ritual that you're doing, protection, there are different types of spiritual baths. Okay, I'm going to always tell you guys to follow what your spirit is telling you to put in the bath. Sit down and think about, okay, what kind of bath do I want to do? This is a bath where I want to meditate, relax, recharge my energy. Then I will put pink Himalayan sea salt, good high quality pink Himalayan sea salt, and magnesium salts in the bath. Magnesium flakes in the bath. Magnesium flakes and pink Himalayan sea salt, you put that in the bath. It's going to help to recharge you, okay, and strengthen your aura. This is information that I wish I had access to at the time of my journey. It would have saved me a lot of time and trouble okay, and low vibrational energy. All right, so that is something that you can do. You want to hydrate, and this is for me too, so I'm speaking to myself when I say this. You want to hydrate as much as possible, besties. Especially if you are a channeler, healer, you have to hydrate. All right, you have to hydrate. To get the information, you have to be hydrated. If you're dry, if you dry, like dry saltfish, if I don't know if y'all know dry saltfish or dry herring, if you know what those fish looks like, dry, something cured, dry, and it's stiff, then the information can't flow through you like it needs to. So you have to be hydrated. If you are constipated, you are dehydrated. All right, 9 out of 10 times, besties, y'all dehydrated, and I'm dehydrated too. I'm not gonna lie. So I've been working on that. Drinking more water. Something that you can do to help with hydrating yourself is get you a glass of water, and you can put some a pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt in the water. That's gonna act as natural electrolytes in the water to charge you. So you see, like when athletes be drinking Gatorade, we don't want to drink no Gatorade because there's artificial stuff up in the Gatorade. You could get you a glass of water and put some a little pinch of pink Himalayan sea salt in the water and drink that. That's going to help to hydrate you. Keep drinking water, and then you get in the bath, and I'm telling you, your meditations are going to... Yes, I knew to. It's been so long, too long. Yes, girl, get in a spiritual bath. And if you can't get, let's say you can't get a spiritual bath, let's say you don't have a tub. If you don't have a tub, you can get like a foot basin. Whatever you put your feet in, because your feet has the soles of your feet. My Piggly Wigglies. The soles of your feet. Right? Absorbs anything that the soles of your feet touches. It absorbs up into your blood system. It absorbs up all into your body. So if you don't have a tub, get you a basin, and you can add the pink Himalayan sea salt, the magnesium flakes, and then put your feet in there. Or you can get let's say a pitcher, and wash yourself in the shower. Okay? If you can't do any of that, take your ass to the beach. That's natural salt water. In the Caribbean, we call it a wash off. You take a wash off, you take a dip off in the water. Make sure it's salt water. Go to the ocean and you wash yourself. Take a quick dip in the water and wash off any energies. You can communicate with the water, Yes, I need one too. I was just thinking, if I had my foot spa with me, I could have at least had the foot baths. Yep. Or if you get a cup, listen, y'all use what y'all have. Capricorn energy. Use your resources. Get you a cup. Get you a cup. If you need to add the salt in there, add the salt in there and wash from head to toe. Wash yourself with the salt. Right? So if you don't have the foot bath, if you can't get to the beach, and you have some pink Himalayan sea salt, at least put it in a cup and wash, or a pitcher, and wash yourself from head to toe. Okay? You have to, as spiritual beings, y'all have to take your spiritual baths. Have to take your spiritual baths. It's going to help to recharge you. It's going to help with communication. Have to take your spiritual baths. So let's see, was there anything else? Yeah, so we was talking about the auras. So yeah, you have the ability to strengthen your aura, right? We talked about strengthening your aura. We talked about what it looks like if you have a weakened aura. Emotional stability, feeling overwhelmed, feeling confused, listening to external influences. All right. I know for me, I'm highly sensitive, highly sensitive. So I pick, and I'm a life path number 9. So 9s have all of the gifts, and we're always receiving information, messages. So I'm constantly, and I pick up on people's thoughts too. That's what we're going to talk about, telepathy, right? So I have to be really strengthening my aura, practicing strengthening my aura, because I'm hearing so many thoughts. Yes, I'm hearing so many thoughts. Even in meditation, like I spoke about this a couple times in my lives. In meditation, I'm meditating. That's why I call, shout out to Mama G. Mama G calls me the social media shaman. Because a lot of times I've noticed that in meditation, I'll be communicating with people, clients, before they actually come to me in the physical. I am receiving I'm connecting to clients in the spirit first. Then I know when they come to me based on what I received in meditation. When they come to me, I know, I was talking to you in the spirit. Oh yeah, we already connect. We already talked. It's like that. So I have to be taking my baths. Sometimes I'll even put certain herbs, I'll boil out certain herbs. In my 32 days no meat holistic experience, I shared the herbal baths that I take. There's times when my spirit team would be like, okay, come put these herbs together, right? And like I said, you guys tell your spirit, ask your spirit what herbs, if you want to do a herbal bath, what intention you want, and then tell your spirit to guide you to the herbs, and then you boil out, put the oil, the bird. I was about to say the birds. I was about to say the birds and the herbs. Put the herbs in the pot, boil them out. I taught you guys how to communicate to your herbs, how to connect to your herbs. Put it in your hands, your left, you put it in your left hand, cover it with your right hand, communicate to the herb, give gratitude, okay, and tell it what you needed to do. Yes, thank you. Tell it what you needed to do, right? So those are some things that you can do to help to strengthen your aura. As spiritual beings, y'all, you have the power to command energy in any room that you go into, any room that you step into. You have the power to command that motherfucking room. I don't care who in the room. I don't care who in the room. Right? You command the energy in the room. Let's say it's a room and it's chaotic, it's a whole bunch of shit going on, and if you at work or something and it's a chaotic environment, command the energy in the room. Say it with your mind. Say it in your mind. You can say it out loud. Everybody in this room is going to calm the fuck down, relax, okay? And we're going to raise our frequencies, raise our vibrations. We're going to fill the room with peace, fill the room with love. Okay, y'all start using y'all power, start using your gifts, start stepping in your power, okay? Walk in your knowing. Walk in that motherfucking knowing. Walk in that power, baby. All right? So know that even if you're around, let's say, people who have like chaotic auras, you could just, sometimes you just go around people, or you just step into a room or a store and you just like, nah. You just like, nah. Or you be like, this, I need to get away from this person. Like, if it's a chaotic aura, you can command that as well. Thank you, Jada. Thank you for being here. Thank you. You have the power to raise any energy. Okay? And also, keep in mind that people can pull on you. Right? That's another thing. People can pull on you. So what happens if you're vibrating high and you feeling good and you like, yeah, you know, life is going good, everything is going good, you walking around feeling balanced, okay? And then somebody come around you that's the opposite of that, that's not, hey Taylor, welcome. If somebody comes around you that's the opposite, that's not, right? What's going to happen? They're going to pull on your energy. It's like you're balanced, they're not unbalanced, so they want to get balanced, so they're going to pull on your energy. All right, so this is why it's important to strengthen your aura, to know who you are, to know you're a spiritual being, and to pay attention of how you feel when you're around people, right? Take note of how your body feels. Hey, take note of any sensations that you're feeling when you leave a certain room or when you leave a certain group. How are you feeling? Are you feeling drained? If you're feeling drained, then that means that your aura is weakened. You need to strengthen your aura so you could practice some of those tips. There are so many other tips and things, okay? And you want to also know that you can walk into any room and, like I said, protect yourself. Strengthen your energy. Right? And have people not pull on you. Not drain you. That's when you stand in your power. Stand in your power. Know who you are. Know who you are. And another thing is, the leaders, y'all have to speak. Y'all have to speak. Y'all have to show up. People are looking for y'all. People are looking for y'all. And what I notice is, the people who are pulling up and showing up, who don't have the real information, they have no problem pulling up and sharing the information that's not truth, or sharing, you know, But with spiritual beings be overthinking it. Like, oh my God, I need to study this for 5 more months. 5 more months. And then I could come online. Like, no. Okay, I need to study this for 1 more year. And then I'm going to feel like I could come on and teach it. No, share what you're learning. Share from the point at where you are, you guys. Yes, and that shit is so annoying. Gotta stay shielded. Exactly, sis. It's you shielding yourself. It's you shielding yourself. It's like, you know the superheroes where they be like, Zhur! And they have their shield, or they have their big ass shields. Who you think them superhero movies is made from? Is made off of? Jada said guilty. Taylor said that's true. This is me. Yes. Yes. And if y'all didn't know, I have a whole monthly mentorship teaching about social media, content creation, confidence, speaking up, making money online, walking in your power, doing your soul's mission work, your purpose, y'all. We in Aries season. Aries is the leader. That's the first sign of the zodiac, the initiator, the shit starter. All right? That Aries energy, like, I'm here, what's popping? Yep. I'm a spiritual being. This is what I'm here to do. I'm going to show up how I want to show up with my big hoop earrings, my long nails. Okay? So my people can find me. I'm going to show up as myself so my people can find me. And you speak what you know. You speak your truth. You speak the truth. Okay? Y'all have to speak up. Y'all have to show up. Stop overthinking yourself. Stop doubting yourself. Stop saying, oh my gosh, I don't know enough. Oh my gosh, what if I mess up? Oh my gosh, what if I make a mistake? You have to, you're going to learn as you go. I want everyone to say it with me. Type it in the chat. Matter of fact, I want y'all to type in the chat. I am learning, we're going to type, I am going to learn as I go. I am going to learn as I go. All right? I say it with me, y'all. I am going to learn as I go. As you go along, as you take that first step, you put that first big toe out. Okay, you stick your big toe out. You like, okay, I'm going to try this. I'm going to go on live and speak about, whatever it is that you're being guided to speak about. You put that big toe out, right? And then people come on and, oh my gosh, yeah, girl, I was just thinking of this. Exactly. I am going to learn as I go. That's right, Jada. Once you're saying that, and because y'all are listening to this, your higher self, your ancestors, your spirit team, your spirit guides are going to hold you accountable, because they're going to say, you remember that live that you watched with Cosmic Phoenix? And you affirmed, you said, I'm going to learn as I go. Your soul is going to hold you accountable to do just that. I am going to learn as I go. That's right. Y'all are needed. Y'all are needed. Something Spirit was telling me the other day. Don't underestimate in meditation. Don't underestimate it. Don't underestimate your content. Don't underestimate the power of your words. Don't underestimate the power of your presence. Don't underestimate the power in you showing up for yourself. Don't underestimate your gifts. Don't underestimate what you're hearing. Don't underestimate what you're receiving. Don't underestimate your talents. Don't underestimate your power. We not playing small no more, y'all. We not playing small no more. Okay? Stop underestimating yourselves. Show up. Show up. You're needed. I'm telling y'all are needed. So many people are waking up at this time and looking for guides, looking for coaches, looking for whatever it is that you do is specific to you. You have to show up. Jada said your energy is so beautiful inside and out all the way to your surroundings. I want to go for a swim in that pool. Jada, listen, pull up. One day I'm gonna have a retreat. One day I'll have a retreat. And thank you so much, beautiful. I appreciate you. Thank you for joining. Welcome. Jada, click the link in the bio and look at the monthly mentorship offering. There's so much in there. I know that's right, Cosmic. Ain't nothing small over here. Nothing is small. We not playing small. No, y'all. Align and flow. If you sitting down and you like, oh, I always want to talk about this, I always want to share this experience, get on and share it. Whether you type it, whether you come on Instagram Live, whether you create a video, there's so many different ways to create content, y'all. Do not underestimate your ideas. You can take your ideas and turn it into money. This is manifesting, y'all. This is manifesting. You have an idea. You're like, oh, I know I can help people do this. You create the idea. You offer it. People purchase it. That is manifesting. You manifested that out of nowhere. You created something that did not exist. All right? Yes, I'll be there. Yes, ma'am. They are searching for us high and low. Yes, I got you. Yes, like, we are not playing small. No more coming on social media and watching everybody's content, showing up for everybody else. No more of that. Show up for yourself. Show up for your business. Right? No more of that. Binge watching other people's content. Sometimes I have those moments, y'all, I'm not gonna lie, where I be doing something, I be like, oh, let me come, and I start scrolling, and then it's like 30 minutes later, I be like, oh, shit. Right? No aimless scrolling. No aimless scrolling. What I do right now when I come on Instagram, what I started doing, I create my content, I open the Instagram app, I press the plus sign, post pull up the content, write the caption, post it, and then I come off. Sometimes I'll start scrolling, but I really don't watch I don't watch a lot of content like that unless I'm really scrolling. But for the most part, if you work with me, I'll watch your content. I'll make it my duty to go on your page and look. But if not, that's what I do. And that's what I'm going to be doing even more so. Because it's like, I find myself looking for myself. I find myself looking for, like, oh, I want to watch a video like this. And Spirit be like, you're looking for yourself. You're looking for yourself. Create it. Create it. What is holding you back? So we was talking about auras. Let me show y'all something. Hold on. Let me show y'all an example just in case somebody never seen an aura before. Okay, this is Dragon Ball Z. I think this is Goku. Right? And this is an example of what an aura, like how, if it had to be depicted as a picture or something. Okay, this could give you some idea of what it looks like. Surrounding your whole body. It goes out 3 feet from where you are. Okay, it goes out 3 feet from where you are. This is how powerful you are. You guys, don't underestimate the power of your words and your guidance, y'all. And your insights, your experiences. I've had people come to me and say oh, for instance, I had somebody tell me somebody hit me up in my saying somebody was contacting them for a reading or something, but they knew not to, based on how the person was approaching them, what they said, they knew not to fall for it because of something that I told them. And so many other examples of people saying, oh yeah, I learned this because of you, or oh yeah, because you said this, I knew to do this, and this was the transformation that I experienced. Don't underestimate the power of your words. All right, your words are so powerful, y'all. Okay, and that's something, that whole thing that I just did just now show you on my phone is something I teach you how to do in the monthly mentorship. If you don't know how to do that, I teach you so many ways that you can bring your creative ideas to life, so many ways that you can express yourself and your ideas, right? So we went over auras. You can also book a one-on-one with me. I do social media presence, one-on-ones, and spiritual consultations. So if you're new on your journey, you need guidance, you could definitely pull up, book a one-on-one session, and we will talk and walk you through your steps and, you know, figure out what the challenges are that you're experiencing based on where you are. Okay, you said, I've been having a bit of trouble editing videos. Okay, I teach you how to edit videos. I have a whole training on, multiple trainings on video editing. Because once you come into the mentorship, there's already I think about 4 of my ebooks, 3 or 4 of my ebooks that I have on digital products. Video editing comes with the mentorship, so you'll get access to those resources, and it has videos in it. My ebooks aren't just ebooks, it actually has trainings in it. That's what has you stuck. Okay, so come on, Jada. One thing I'm gonna help you do is get unstuck. Trust me, I will help you to get unstuck. When you come inside of the mentorship, it's going to open your mind to the possibilities of your potential, to the creative avenues that you can take. There's so much stuff in there. Yep, right place at the right time. That's divine timing. That's divine alignment. Yeah, trust that your soul guided you here. Like, your soul knows. Your soul is always guiding you. Always guiding you. Always. Even when you think you're lost and confused and you're alone, you're not. Your soul is always guiding you. You have to trust that you're in the right place at the right time, doing what you're supposed to be doing. Right? So we talked about auras. And when you come into the mentorship, you get access to this template. It's a to-do list template. Okay, you can make your to-do list. So it's so much amazing stuff in there. All right, so we talked about auras, strengthening your protection, and you get access to ask me questions. You can ask me questions, send me your content. You can get feedback on things in real time. It's not something where you come in and then I just drop you by the wayside. You never hear from me again. No, I'm literally waiting for you to, like, I'll be waiting, like, I was telling my clients, like, I'll be waiting for you to come to me and tell me, like, girl, can you help me with this? Or, girl, this is what I'm doing. Let me know what you're doing. You know, I have different things in there for you, different categories. We learn about marketing strategies, how to start your digital touch. We talk about astrology, numerology, so much. Yes, sis. Thank you. So we touched on shadow work. We touched on shadow work. And so with shadow work, we have masculine aspects of ourselves and we have our feminine aspects. A lot of time, most people are only connected to the energy of their sex. So, like, I'm a female. Most people would be female and only connected to their female aspect, but there's a whole other masculine aspect to you. All right, it's masculine and feminine. Masculine not meaning male, but meaning external energy, and feminine not meaning female, but feminine means internal. Feminine, internal. So your intuition and things like that, emotions, internal emotions. We have different aspects of ourselves, and so it's important to connect to those different aspects. Right? I have a masculine aspect, and so I start connecting to that masculine energy. Right? Standing up for myself more, being vocal, being more assertive when I need to be. You understand? So it's balance. It's balance. So in the monthly mentorship, And when you book social media consultations with me, we're not only talking about content, because I know that a lot of times people are supposed to be posting content and they're not, and it's because of things they need to heal, traumas, most of the time traumas. Maybe when you were a child, people might have told you to shut up, you talk too much, so now that you're an adult, you don't talk, you don't share your ideas, you don't express yourself, you don't share what you're thinking, you don't share your knowledge, you don't share your wisdom, all because when you was little, somebody had told you to shut up. That's a trauma. And so I'm not just gonna be like, post the content, and be like, why you don't want to post the content? Then you're gonna tell me, and then I can give you things that you can do, whether it's crystals you can work with, whether it's essential oils, other things that you can do to help to heal that. All right, so that's the importance of connecting with your masculine and your feminine aspect of yourself. I know the man is called animus and anima. Animus and anima. Animus is the masculine aspect to you, and the anima is the feminine aspect to you. And yeah, you want to balance those. We want to start to balance ourselves, all right? So, telepathy, telepathic communication. So, telepathy is when you are able to send messages, you can send thoughts and emotions to people without verbally saying it. You can send it with your thoughts from your mind. Okay, so this is telepathy. And so this is real. It's not nothing where it's like, oh, it's not real. It is real. Because a lot of times you'll be hearing thoughts and you be thinking that it's your thoughts, and it don't be your thoughts. It be you picking up on people's energy, you picking up on people's thoughts. That's why you got to know who you are. And I always suggest for people to spend a lot of time alone. Spend a lot of time out in nature by yourself. Just chill out in nature by yourself. You're going to learn so much about yourself. You're going to start to align. It's going to help to balance you. All right, it's going to help to get you into alignment. That's why most of the time you guys see me outside. You see me outside because I'm just chilling. I'm relaxing. I'm allowing nature to rebalance me, to help to heal me. The birds, the trees, even the wind. It all brings messages to us. And I just be out here decoding messages. Right? So, telepathy is the ability to communicate with your thoughts, y'all. It is real. It's real, and it's a gift that I love to practice. I be telepathically communicating with some of y'all. Some of y'all may say, I feel like I heard Carla, like this is Phoenix. Yup, you probably did hear me. I don't even want to say probably. If you feel like you did, if it sound like me, then it's me. Okay? It is real. It is real, okay? And I was doing some studying last night and learning about like twin flame connections, right? So I'm learning about, I had learned about twin flames already, but to connect to what it is, yes, to connect it to now. So for example, that's what I'm saying with telepathy, for example, right? Twin flames, you can connect, you could send message, like your twin will send you messages. Your twin will send you messages, will send you songs, will send you their name. You may see their name all the time. You may see their name all the time and be like, why do I keep seeing this person's name? Right? They will use it like a hotline to send you messages. So people can send you messages, right? People can send you songs. Like, it works. Practice, you guys. Practice your gifts. Test out your gifts. Strengthen your gifts. When I tell y'all, You guys, when I say I be having a blast with my gifts, and I know y'all getting upgrades. Your gifts are getting stronger. You're getting upgrades. Because it's happening to me. I'm like, oh shit. It's lit. It's lit. I'm telling y'all. It's fucking lit. Practice your gifts, y'all. Practice y'all gifts. So telepathy is definitely real. You want to know who you are, so that when you hear thoughts, and it's like, you know it's not from your higher self, you know it's not from your ancestors, so you like, who is this thought coming from? Like, that's not my thought. You'll be able to pick up when a thought is not yours, and then you'll start noticing patterns. So the next thing we're going to go into is electromagnetic signatures. So everyone has an electromagnetic signature, right? We went over aura. Aura is your electromagnetic field, right? Your aura is your electromagnetic field. And with your aura, it's created when your heart and your brain is in alignment. It creates a powerful force field around you. This is your auric field. So when your heart and your brain is in alignment, okay, it's also called coherence. In quantum physics, it's called coherence. When your heart and your brain is in alignment, it creates a powerful force field around you that strengthens your aura. But when your aura is weak, right, that would be misalignment. When you're in misalignment, or in quantum physics, when you're in coherence, right, then it weakens your aura, because the heart and the brain is not aligned. So they will weaken your aura. So I know for me, like, even when I was studying this, I kept going like this, heart. I kept doing this, heart. And before I came on live, I was like, why do I keep saying heart and touching my brain? And I'm sitting down, I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, oh, because sometimes, you guys, your heart, remember, we ascend through our heart, not our crown chakra. So your heart knows the answers. Your heart knows your desires, your deepest wants, everything. So when they say follow your heart knows. Your brain moves in logic. So your heart may be telling you to do something, and your brain, it's like, no, that doesn't make sense because it's not logical. Your brain moves in logic. As spiritual beings, we want to get out of logic, because this construct, this world, programs us to move and think in logic. As spiritual beings, we don't think in logic, really. We're moving from intuition, from inner guidance, from our emotions, balanced emotions, right? So, hold on, y'all. I just lost my train of thought. So that's what an aura is. So tell me in your own words, if you can type it, if you can't, it's okay, what an aura is. What is an aura based on what we just went over? What is an aura? Don't be shy. If you can't, if you're busy or something, it's okay. This is a tea that helps with iron. This is sarsaparilla, cheney root, and nettle. It helps increase iron if someone has low iron. All right, so maybe y'all are typing, or if you can't, but let me know or if you watch the replay, and you can send me a DM about what an aura is. So, talking about telepathy, what I realized is that Oh, that's what we're talking about. Electromagnetic signatures. So yeah, your electromagnetic signature is made up of your thoughts and your emotions. So your thoughts and your emotions make up your electromagnetic signature. Okay? So you ever, I know for me, give you an example. For me, I could be, let's say I'm somewhere. Let's say like, I don't know. All right, let's say I'm somewhere, right? And I pick up on something. I could be chilling and I'll hear like a sentence. Or I'll hear a word and I'm like, what? I sit down and I think about it. I'm like, okay, that's not coming from me. I'm like, oh, I'm picking up on somebody else. Right? I'm picking up on somebody else. Then it always happens. I'll be like, oh, this sound like so and so. Like if I'm home or something, I'll be like, this sound like so and so. The person will come. They'll come probably like a couple minutes after, maybe an hour after, could be a couple hours after. That's me picking up on their electromagnetic signature, because they're on. Let's say if they're on their way to my house, they're coming now into. They will be coming into my auric field, into my electromagnetic field. So I will be picking up on them even before they motherfucking get here. I have strengthened this down to a T right now. Telepathy, yup. I have strengthened this down to a T, because you're picking up on their electromagnetic signature. Their electromagnetic signature is their thoughts plus their emotions. Right? So Master Queen says, an aura is your first line of defense. Yes. It carries your energetic signature. Yes. It can be weakened or strong. Yes. People meet your aura before they actually meet you. Exactly. Yes. Yes. And what makes up your aura? What two things make up your aura? In my words, I believe an aura is the extension of your spirit in simple terms. Beautiful. Yes. Yes. It is an extension of your spirit. Yes. This is really... Hold on. Let me take a screenshot. Yes. What two things make up your aura? I was pointing to two things. What two things help to make up your aura, your auric field? Good job, you guys. There are two things that make up your auric field, that make up your aura. What are they? So yeah, I'll give y'all time to type. So yeah, so picking up on their electromagnetic signature, thoughts and emotions. So your thoughts and emotions make up their, I would say yeah, thoughts and emotions, heart and mind space. Yes. So your thoughts will be your brain, emotions, your heart. So yes, correct. Heart and mind space. Yes, you guys. Yes. Your heart and your brain being aligned makes up a powerful aura around you. So once your heart and your mind are aligned, it strengthens your auric field, creates your auric field around you. Okay, your electromagnetic field around you when your heart and your brain is aligned. Yes, y'all all are on the same page. Exactly. Yes. I love it. Yes, y'all. Yes. And so that's before I came on live, I kept saying heart and pointing to my brain. But that's what I was saying. Your heart knows what it wants, has your desires, but your brain will be like, but that doesn't make sense. And that doesn't exist. You can't do that. Right? Your heart, your brain will eventually catch up to what your heart knows. All right, so your brain will catch up to what your heart already knows. So before the live, I was sitting down and I kept saying heart, and I'm like, why? I've been doing this since like 2 days ago now. I keep saying heart and touching my brain, and I'm like, I sat down and I'm like, oh, because it represents that my brain is catching up to what my heart knows. So that's why I've been saying touching my brain and saying heart. I'm like, what? They're like, your brain is catching up to what your heart knows. And some things that can help your brain to catch up is mantras, chants. Okay, I don't know if everybody knows what a mantra is, but let's say a mantra, right? Because we are remembering who we are. We are gods and goddesses, okay? So I am God. You come from source. You come from that all energy. That is you, right? So I am God. I am God, or I am power. Whatever it is that you want to say, right? To strengthen. It'll help you to strengthen your confidence, to bring this back to your memory. It will help to activate your DNA. We want to activate our DNA. Our DNAs are activating at this time. So we want to help to support it as much as possible so we can remember who we are. Divine, spiritual, powerful beings. All right? So you can do mantras and you can record them on your phone or your device and listen to it over and over and over and over and over again. What this is going to do is going to help you to reprogram your mind. It's like you brainwashing yourself. It's like you're brainwashing yourself, right? Because your reality is based on what? Your perspective. How you perceive things creates your reality, and that is all from your mind. So if your mind is holding on to the programs of what this world says, you're going to create whatever this world says that it is this like destined for you. That's what the reality that you're going to create. We don't want to do that. We are remembering that we are gods and goddesses. We have divine purposes, right? We are not here to suffer. We are not here to be in lack. So you create that reality. You have to deprogram, remove those false beliefs, remove those false values from your mind and reprogram it with what you want to be in your mind. When you do this, this also helps with manifesting fast, because if you're constantly listening to your own voice is a powerful frequency. Is a powerful frequency. You listening to your own voice is also a powerful healing tool and will help with confidence. So imagine you keep listening to your own voice saying, I am power, I am abundance. 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 I am strength, I am courage. I am strength, I am courage. Imagine you record that and then you keep listening to it every day. Let's say you listen to it every day for about a month. Do you know how powerful that is? Do you know how powerful that is, y'all? You literally start to create that reality. You say, I am abundance. You keep listening to that and saying that to yourself. You are reprogramming yourself and creating the reality for yourself. You want to start to speak these things. Speak it. It shifts everything. I'm telling you, it starts to shift everything around you. Everything around you. So you can do mantras, you can do chants. Keep saying it out loud. I am power, 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 I am power. Walk around and say it. I am power, I am power. You can say it out loud or say it in your mind. This helps you to build confidence. It helps with building confidence. You have to first identify what is the false belief, what is the false value that you have around something. I know, like, for me, what society say, you have to work a 9 to 5. This is what you have to do. You have to work a 9 to 5. Oh, I was in nursing, doing nursing. Oh, you have to work 8-hour shifts or 12-hour shift. my soul after a while was like, okay, girl, we learned everything we needed to learn. It's time we're gonna create something new. I used to be at work giving medications, pushing my cart, and coming on Instagram and watching videos to learn about how to create content, to learn how to create digital. I used to be. That's what I used to be doing. I'm sitting at the nurse's station and I'm taking care of my patients as well. But let's say I have a break, or if it's a quiet downtime, I'm looking at, how you create content. How can I need to start my business. How can I do that? I started to shift everything. When I was younger, I used to say my favorite uniform is going to be a bikini, a bathing suit. That's why y'all see me in bathing suits, because this is a manifestation. I used to always say that as a child. I'm going to be able to work in my bathing suit. This is me doing work right now. I'm working right now, y'all. I'm clocked in right now. Okay? So you have the power to manifest these things into your reality. Okay? And so I would say also, when you're doing this, you want to be around like-minded people who are going to be like, oh yeah, that's a fact. Okay? When two people come together in agreement with something, it helps to manifest it. It helps to manifest it. Like, yes, it's an agreement. It will help to manifest it. So I know for me, that's what I said, like, I don't go everywhere and like be around like everybody. No. And if I do, like, I know certain conversations I won't have with certain people because they're not gonna understand, and it's okay. Everybody's operating at their level of consciousness currently that they're on, and that's okay, right? But let's say I have spirit told me, like, oh, this what you're gonna do. You're gonna be traveling the world speaking. You're gonna get paid to exist, really. You're just gonna get paid to exist. Everything gonna come to you. And I go to somebody and I say that to them, they're gonna be like, what? Bitch, is you crazy? Like, what? Bitch, you better go. Whatever. What would that do now? That would make me feel like, damn, maybe they right. Maybe I can't. Right? Then the person will start feeling like they can't. That's why I always tell people the saying, you don't tell big dreams to small-minded people. Don't tell big dreams to small-minded people, because 9 out of 10 times, if they don't understand it, if they don't have the capacity to even understand what you're saying, a lot of y'all are visionaries, bringing things to life that does not even exist. They're going to look at you like you have 10 heads. Like, what? You want to do what? Or you do what? Right? So as much as possible, go find people that is on your resonance, your frequency, that's on your frequency, that resonate with you. Like, yeah, my clients know. You tell me, oh, I want to do that. Yup, and it's already actually done. You put in the steps, you're getting into alignment, you're doing it, it's manifesting. Right? Like, I'm not going to be the one that you're going to, like, I'm going to encourage you. I'm going to encourage you. You can do it. You can do it. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Don't let nobody tell you that it's too big. Don't let nobody tell you nothing. Yes, ma'am. Yup. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Don't let nobody say, oh, that's crazy. They may say it. People may say it, but you have to be so confident in yourselves, y'all. Unshakable confidence. Unshakable confidence. Nothing can shake. Like, challenges happen, yes. Sometimes fucked up shit happen, yes. But your confidence, you have to be grounded in it, fortified in it. Know who you are. Know what you're here to do. Can nobody shake you from it? Like, period. That's how you have to step. That's how you have to step. So if you are someone who needs help with, like, confidence, I'm not gonna be gassing y'all. I'm not gassing y'all. I ain't gassing niggas. I expect when you come to me, we're getting work done. You're doing your work. You're doing your work, all right? And so it's super important, y'all, to keep following those nudges. Keep following your intuition. Those steps, you make one step, and then before you know it, you're like, oh, shoot, look at all of this that I created. Look at all of this that I done, all because I took one step. All you have to do is take one step, and it's going to start to unfold, and you keep following those nudges, those intuitions, those promptings. Hey, I feel like I want to come on live and share my experience or share this story. Yes, people can learn from your experiences. They can learn from your story, your knowledge, your wisdom. Don't underestimate your experiences, y'all. All right. So yes, next is being outside in nature. Get outside in nature. Get some sun, y'all. Get the sun. Even if you're in New York, for those of you who don't know, I'm from Brooklyn, New York. Get the sun. Get outside and get the sun, and let the sun hit your pineal. Let the sun hit right here. Get outside and sit in the sun. Even if it's a cloudy day, you're still able to get the energy from the sun. Even if it is a cloudy day, I don't care if the sky is full of clouds, you get outside, you can still get energy from the sun. The clouds don't block the energy that's coming from the sun, and it's also information that's coming off of the sun from your ancestors, sending you information. You ever sit in the sun for a while, and then you get up and then, oh my gosh, I wish I could show y'all this. A freaking canary. Oh my gosh. Oh shoot. I want to show y'all. Hold on, let me see if I can show y'all. Oh shoot. I wonder if it ran away. Look, y'all, you see it? Did you see the canary? Those be spirit messages. I'm telling y'all right now. A canary. I know the birds that usually come over here. Canaries are rare to see over here in my backyard. Thank you. They be coming to visit. Did y'all see the canary? Oh my gosh. When y'all watch the playback, y'all gonna see it if you watch it. If y'all watch the playback. A red canary. Oh my god. I don't remember. What was I talking about? What was I talking about, child? Oh, I was talking about being out in nature and being out in the sun. Oh, that's what I was saying. Yeah, the sun is giving you energy and messages from your ancestors. It's so pretty, right? Oh my gosh. And my eyesight is getting better because I don't even have my glasses on, and I saw that. It came really close. I'm like, oh, shoot. Those be messages, y'all. That's what I be saying. Get outside. You could be sitting down. Let me tell y'all. You could be sitting down thinking about something like, yo, I feel like I need to create this class. And then you sitting down and you look and you see a canary come. Most people would think that's a coincidence. Say, oh, look, the bird just came there. No, that is spirit telling you, yes, those are nudges. If you just sitting down somewhere and you like, I think I should do this class. And then you see a bird, a blue jay or whatever bird just come and boop, sit right there in front of you. Or fly or something. Those are nudges. Those are promptings. Those be your ancestors coming to say like, yes, that thing you was just thinking about, do it. Get outside, y'all. They are guiding sun. Whew. Thank you. Oh my gosh, y'all. That was so beautiful. Get outside, y'all. Get outside. All right. So, journaling. This is like a good video for anyone who's new on their journey. So, if y'all know anybody that needs this live, share the live. I shared so much information in here. And I have more information about auras and auric fields. So, if you book a session with me, then we could go deeper, because I have more information about that. Okay. So journaling. So get you guys a journal. You want to make sure that you get a journal. If you like journal prompts, I actually do have a journal, you guys. You may not see me, I don't share it as much, but it's in the link in my bio. I do have a journal. I created this. This is also an ebook. When I tell y'all I gets busy, This was an ebook that I was guided to create. From the ebook, I was like, what if I make it into a physical copy? I found out how to make it into a physical copy. I did this. I show you other sites that you can use to help you. Like, you can get templates and then edit them on certain sites. Like Creative Fabrica is a site. Let me show y'all. So this is called The Spiritual Journey to Ascension. So it's a shadow work journal and it has prompts in it. I'm trying to find something where I wasn't writing on it. This thing is powerful. If you click my reviews, if you go to my review section, you will see I have some reviews on it. All right, so first it has like this page that says beautiful risings, and you can write down a couple of things. You can write your daily affirmations. Today I am grateful for, things I can do to make today great, meditation notes, what you have for breakfast, lunch, dinner, any dream symbology that you had for your dream, and promptings that you received, you can write down here. So like each couple pages, you will have a page like this to write that down. Also in it, it has different journal prompts. So here's an example of a journal prompt. All right, so you'll have like this page and then the journal prompt. It is super powerful, you guys. It was so powerful when I got my copy and I started to write in it and like work through the prompts. I had a huge breakthrough, like an aha moment. Something clicked and I started crying, and I put it down. Like, I didn't write in it for a long time because it was so fucking powerful. I was like, yo, because it was some deep shit that came up. So I was like, oh shit. So it's really good. You can check the reviews in my highlights. So this one says, what situations or relationships make you feel unworthy? All right, that's one of the prompts. So right now I'm heavy on self-love, self-compassion. I have come to master fucking self-love. You hear me? I have come to master, that's one of the things, master self-love and true values. My sun sign is Taurus, so I'm here to shine the light on true values. So like peace, love, tapping into your spiritual path, being on your spiritual journey, righteousness, truth, justice, true values, right? This construct will make us think, oh, Taurus is the sign of material possessions, material things, materialists. No, Taurus is a sign of values. Taurus is also the shmoney house. Taurus is I have, right? You better do your thing, girl. Thank you. I'm gonna teach this in a class. I wish I had recorded it, because at that time I wasn't recording classes. And I did this, hold on. I did this in 3 days. I created the ebook, turned it into a physical copy in 3 days. Y'all hear me? Figured out how to do it. Never did it before. So when I'm telling my clients and I say, y'all do this, I know there's life and everybody's busy and things like that, but when I tell y'all I know that y'all could do it, that's what I'm telling y'all. I did this in 3 days. I got the nudge and I was like, ooh, let me try to do this. I created the ebook. Then I'm like, how can I get the ebook to the physical copy? And then Taurus is executioner energy. Taurus is the bull. Taurus is the bull. So Taurus is that energy. Like, once we get the information from the universe, from our ancestors to say like, yo, do this, create this, do this thing, nothing can stop a Taurus. You cannot move a bull. You cannot move a bull. We will execute on what it is that we are to do. That's me. Once I get a prompting, Carla, create this. Once Spirit said, Carla, okay, now we need you to create a program to help the girlies create content, to teach them what you know how to do. Teach them what you know how to do. Because the Spirit is like, remember that time when you was in New York and you got fired and you was trying to figure out how to make money online, and I couldn't find nothing that was like, everything that I was finding was like hotline on the phone, video girl, stuff like that. So I used to do like phone hotlines. Yup, I used to do phone hotlines. Hey baby, I used to be doing phone hotlines because I was trying to figure out I was like, how do you make money online? That's what I said. When you ask the question, the universe responds. That was in 2021. It took me a couple of years to figure out how to do it and how to consecutively keep doing it. I'm telling you, if you could do it one time, you could do it multiple times. And I started learning how to make passive income, how to turn my content into money. I'm telling you guys this. And I know them days when I have them 5-figure days, when I have them 4, 5, 6-figure months, it's coming. It's already done because I see it in the spirit. That's why I will not stop. I will not stop. I will not stop. Nothing can stop me. And that's the energy y'all have and need to awaken as well, even more, to know nothing can stop you. And I mean nothing can stop you. Nothing. So when I tell y'all, oh, you want to create a course, start it. Start creating a course. You can do it. It's one step in front of the other. One step in front of the other. You can't give up. Don't get distracted. You got to stay focused. Stay focused. Nothing comes before your soul mission. Nothing comes before your work. You are spiritual beings. No physical work comes before your spiritual work. No physical work comes before your spiritual work. You are spiritual beings. Your work is spiritual. Right? Know that nothing can stop you. No excuses. My clients know, and if you are looking to work with me, no excuses. I do not want to hear no excuses. I get life happens. I know sometimes Spirit be telling us to like, oh, sit your ass down. If it's a time where Spirit be like, listen, Coach Phoenix, Spirit told me sit my ass down for a bit. I'm like, okay, yeah, okay, girl. Okay, let me know when you start in it. You understand? But I'm going to hold you accountable because I know you can do it, and I'm going to hold you to high standards. And when you come into my program, you're going to see the quality. It is quality. It is quality. And you get good service. I go above and beyond, child. You get good service. You get good service. Quality. Right? So that is we was talking about journaling. Journaling is super important. You want to journal what you're feeling. Journal it, you guys. You can also, some of you are also channel writers. Thank you, sis. Some of you are also channel writers. Like when you're journaling, you may very well start channeling a message. All right, and you can also see your growth through your journal entries. I would say don't throw away your journals. You can see your growth through your journal entries. It's such a beautiful thing. I really enjoy journaling. Thank you. Great service and quality. Thank you. Yo, I'm still on a high from seeing that canary. You said I'm loving this. Yes. Thank you. Good. Good, thank you. So that's journaling. All right, so the next thing, we talked about something. Oh, the last topic that I have on here to talk about is, as spiritual beings, guys, if you are looking to become my client, and even if you are my client at this time, you guys, I want you to know that nobody can come for you. Nobody can attack you. So, you know, like, people will say, like, this person is trying to do stuff on me. Nobody can do shit to you. You are a spiritual being. Know that you're a spiritual being, number one. Nobody can do shit to you. You have the power to transmute and alchemize any energy sent to you. You are that powerful. No energy that is sent to you any harm can do anything to you. You are that powerful. I've had clients in the past, or talking to people in the past, and they're like, so this person is putting something on me, doing something. Nobody can do nothing to you. Nobody can touch you. Nobody can do nothing to you. Know that. Nobody can do nothing to you. Right? So know that you are divinely guided. You are divinely protected. All right? You are royal priestesses, y'all. Y'all are high priestesses, royal priestesses, diviners, healers. Some people, they may not like the word witches, which is a term for power, a powerful woman. Power stands in y'all power. Know that nobody cannot touch you. And girlies, let me tell y'all, when we start waking up, when the divine feminine start waking up and getting into balance, it wakes up the divine masculines. The blue jay just flew right over there. It wakes up the divine masculines. Powerful and protected. Period. Facts. It wakes up the divine masculines, y'all. Once we get into balance, we start doing our work, it wakes them up. We are that powerful. We are that powerful. This is why we have to awaken and rise and walk in our knowing, walk in our power. Stand in your truth. Do your work. Show up. Okay? Know that nobody can do nothing to you. Nobody can do nothing to you. Period. Master alchemist, transmuting any energy sent to you. Any energy, transmute it for my highest good automatically. Right off rip. It transmutes to my highest good. And you don't have to do any return to senders. You don't have to do no return to senders. You don't have to say you're going to send back nothing to... Nope. You continue to vibrate high and continue to mind your business. Drink your water and mind your business. You don't have to do no return to senders, baby. That powerful. You don't got to... Okay? You continue to vibrate high. Continue to walk on your path. Continue to stand in your power. Alright? So, that was the last topic. Oh, also with my book, something that I like to do is you could do like book divination with it. So book divination is like you have a book, right? And you can open it, like tell spirit, tell your higher self, your ancestors that you... Okay, because I know there's a iguana that likes to climb on the mesh. But you can tell them, and you can tell them to send you a message if they have any messages for you. Right? So, and then I like to tap on the book. I also have like very encouraging quotes in the book. So I knock on it. You saw me knock on the book. I opened it. Open to this page. This page, this is what it says. Okay, it says, you are an indomitable spirit. Stay fearless. Just keep going. An indomitable spirit is a spirit that cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped. A strong, powerful spirit cannot be stopped. Y'all saw me just knock on the book and open it, and it opened to this page. You are an indomitable spirit. Indomitable. INDOMITABLE. Indomitable spirit. Nothing can stop you. Nothing. Stay fearless. Keep going. Just keep going. Do not give up. We are only moving forward. Forward movements. We don't go backward movements. Forward movements. Okay, you guys? We are moving forward. So that's something that I love with this book too. I love to do that. I'm not gonna book and open it. So I do have like, look, this is spirit. This is spirit. I just opened it again. Look what it says. Drink water and mind your business. Y'all see what that says? I just told y'all to drink water and mind your business. I knocked the book, opened it. Drink water. I didn't even knock it. I just opened it. Drink water and mind your business. Do not be distracted. Just keep going. Drink water and mind your business. Do not be distracted. A lot of distractions. Y'all see the distractions in the chat? You do not be distracted. So I love it, y'all. No distractions is welcome within the space. You do not be distracted. You drink water, you mind your business, you stay focused, you don't be distracted. You stay focused on your mission, stay focused on your work, stay focused on your path. Keep going. Keep going. Keep following your promptings. Keep creating. Don't stop. I can't wait to get that journal. Yes, thank you. You're going to love it. If you click the link in my bio and scroll all the way down, you're going to see Shadow Work Journal. Or you can send me a link if anybody watches the replay and can't find the link in my bio. I'll send you over the link. It's on Amazon. So it's like, I think it's like $16.99. It's on Amazon. Like, you're going to love it. You're going to love it. Oh, shit. Jada says, the first time you said drink water and mind your business, I repeated it out loud and my mom said, how did you know that song was next on YouTube? LOL. You see? That's spirit. Thank you, spirit. That's spirit confirming the message. That's confirmation. That's spiritual confirmation. I told you, Jada, you in the right place at the right time. This is divine timing and divine alignment. Like, yup. That's spirit. Thank you, spirit. Like, I'm telling y'all, nothing can stop this. Nothing. It is our time to rise. It is our time to elevate. We do our work. You do your healing work. You keep going. Don't give up, y'all. Amazing. Yes, it is. It's really beautiful. I love that. Your mother probably like, how the hell you know that song on YouTube was on next on the she probably like, the fuck. Say it's telepathy, mom. It's my gifts. Said, baby, you can't make this up. No, for real. You cannot make this up. You cannot make this up, y'all. But drink water and mind your business. And look how we was talking about hydration at the beginning of the live. We was talking about staying hydrated to channel the messages. I told y'all how to hydrate yourselves. Right? I told y'all. Yes, she was like, how? Oh my God. That is so funny. I love when that happens. Hold on, I'm taking a screenshot of these. I love when that happens. That happened like the other day with a family member, and they was like, how did you know that? I was like, because I'm psychic. And they're like, oh no. I'm like, okay, you know who the fuck I am. I be laughing. And it's only gonna get stronger. That's called the synchronicity. That's a synchronicity. So you look for the synchronicities. When you see the synchronicities, that means you're in alignment, you're doing what you're supposed to do. It's like nudges, like, yes, keep going, keep going. People will call it a coincidence. They'll say, oh, that's a coincidence. No, rule number one, there is no such thing as a coincidence. There's no such thing as a coincidence, period. No such thing as a coincidence. Oh my gosh, I love that. So I think that's, I was also gonna talk about one last thing, another thing. For those of you who are also like following the H.P. Lovecraft, that how I was talking about H.P. Lovecraft and how he has a collection of books. It's like horror. He's like the king of horror. And he creates these monsters. They're like deities and gods. They're really scary looking. I did a couple of, I think I did a live on it. And I did another video on when I actually went to go get the books. And the librarian had my father's name, and my father transitioned in 2010. I was like, what's your name? He was like, Colin. I was like, oh my gosh. So it was just, those are synchronicities. I fucking love when that happens. So it's guidance from your spirit team. They like, good job. They're like, yes, keep going. So I know for me, I received this in a dream message. So you guys also pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are not just dreams. They will guide you on your path. Your dreams are not just dreams, y'all. All right. It was, I want to say it had to be like over a year now. I had a dream, and in the dream I seen the word occult, and occult a lot of times gets a negative connotation because they made it so scary and like a spooky word. Occult means that which is hidden knowledge. So talking about knowledge that is hidden, so like esoteric science, esoteric knowledge, which is knowledge that not everyone is into. Not everyone is into this, y'all. Not everybody cares about seeing canaries and birds and synchronicities and 777 and no. Not everyone cares about doing shadow work and stuff like that. No. Right? So that is a cult, studying our ancient sciences, ancient ancestors, ancient knowledge, right? Exactly. Nope, exactly. So this is why it's important to get around like-minded people. So I've created this community where you can talk about content. You could also talk about astrology. You could also say, yeah, I seen this license plate, and you could post it in the app. You guys, I seen this red bird fly by and I was thinking about creating this video. Okay, nobody's gonna look at you and be like, bitch, you crazy. No, they're not gonna say that. They're gonna be like, girl, let's decode it, let's figure out what it means. You get what I'm saying? So I was actually looking for a community like that, and I went to a couple ones, and I'm still grateful for them, thankful always, right? But it was just like, I would be in a community and I'm talking about astrology and breaking down numbers. I'm like, oh, this number means this, and they're like, some would say thank you, but they're like, the fuck? So Spirit was telling me, this was like last year, Spirit was like, you're looking for yourself. Spirit is like, you're looking for yourself. Go create that community. There are others. Go create it. Right? So this is dying. What was the app? I missed it. What app? I was talking about an app? Oh, the book? I think I was talking about a book. What app? Oh, I see what you mean. When you click the link in my bio and it may say Spiritual Baddies Community or LUXE GRL Digital, like the monthly mentorship. Yeah. When you click the link in my bio, it's going to bring you to where you can pay for the monthly mentorship, and then you'll get access into the app. And then that's once you get access into the app, you're going to, so once you pay, it's $97 a month. It has 25 the trainings, You get to speak to me. I have a section where you can ask your spiritual questions, spiritual guidance. You can send me your content, get feedback. I have so many things in there for you to keep you moving along your journey of creating content and learning how to monetize your knowledge, okay? And learning how to create your own community as well. So once you click the link in my bio, you're going to automatically get a you're automatically going to get a email, and you follow the instructions in the email, and then you'll be guided to the community with the trainings inside. You'll get access to the portal. You'll see the classes. You'll see everything, okay? It's literally there waiting for you. I always tell people, you invest in yourself, you take that step, and you watch everything just start to transform and unfold for you. So that's where you'll find that. And so I started to read this book, Classic Horror Stories of H.P. Lovecraft. I was doing a live about the book, about him and like his series of books and everything. And so I was saying that when you're studying, like, let's say occult knowledge and stuff like that, you want to, and really anything, you want to know about the author. So you want to know who is the author, what type of author is it, you know? You want to get some information about the author. Brother Panic would always say that. So as I read in the book, I started at the beginning where I could learn about who H.P. Lovecraft is, you know? He's like the king of horror, like I was saying. And so what I've learned is that the deities and gods that he was talking about is a reflection of the deepest parts of ourselves, our shadow, these hidden emotions, these hidden traumas. They're like monsters, and you have to face them. You have to do your shadow work, right, to rise them up. So you rising them up from your lower chakras, all right, rising them up to your God consciousness, to your godhood, right? So with the deities and the gods that he spoke about, one of the gods' names that he made up name was Shub-Niggurath. And I was looking at the word, I was like, I don't remember if y'all seen that live or it was a reel I did, and I was like, yes, you will love having access in the community. Thank you, Queen. Yes, it's oh my gosh, it's so much waiting for you. It's so much waiting for you. And I'm like, Shub-Niggurath, that kind of sounds like nigga, right? So I'm like, H.P. Lovecraft, I'm like, then I started looking up that deity that he created, and it's actually a black goddess. He said it's a black goddess, depicted as a black goddess. It looks like a monster, but it's actually a black goddess when you read it. And connected to Kali. I was like, this sounds like Kali. So I started to read about him, and then when I was reading, I realized the nigga, he's racist as fuck. H.P. Lovecraft was very much racist, very much a white supremacist, right? And so I was like, oh my gosh. But the old me would have been like, oh my God, I'm not going to read the book, he's racist. But I understand that a lot of the occult knowledge, these racist men, you know, so a lot of times racist men, they write these books and have the information, put all of our ancient ancestors' information in it, the knowledge and wisdom in it, and then they make you afraid to read these books, right? So what you want to do is you want to read these books. Don't let the fact that if the person, you see that the author is racist, deter you from reading the book, because the book has the information that you need. All right, so get the information. All right, so yeah, they were saying that he's racist, and I'm like, okay, so I'm like, that makes sense. So what happened, it's like okay, it's like they studied our information, the knowledge and our wisdom, right? And then they have to give it back to you. They have to give that information back to you. They have to give the knowledge back to you. It's up to you to decode the information. And so even when I was reading the first story, Call of Cthulhu, Cthulhu represents Osiris, which is Osiris, you know, the divine masculine asleep, right? Rising back up, getting back the 14 pieces of his penis that was cut off. If you don't know the story of Isis and Osiris, you could look it up, research it, you guys. Research it. Isis, Osiris, and Heru, right? So Cthulhu represents Osiris, and Cthulhu is like, so far what I've been reading, he was actually he's like a monster. He's a monster, and he looks like an octopus with wings. An octopus with wings. And so in the story, I started to read the story Call of Cthulhu. There was somebody that created a sculpture, and the sculpture, it was like an octopus with wings. And so this professor, the professor in the story, he got hold of the sculpture. Like, somebody brought it to him, and he started to write about the sculpture and things like that. The professor ended up passing up. I don't want to tell y'all all the story, but the professor ended up, it's not even all the story because I didn't finish reading it yet, but the professor ended up passing away, and his great-grandson got a hold of all of his belongings. His great-grandson was like an archaeologist. He studied the professor studied ancient writings. The professor was an archaeologist and studied ancient writings. And the grandson got a hold of all of his belongings with his work and everything. And he ended up finding the sculpture. So when he found the sculpture, he's like, well, what is this? He looking at the sculpture like, well, what is this? And he seen the grandfather was studying it, writing notes, and had newspaper clippings and stuff like that about the sculpture. So when in the story, it was saying that when he looked on the back of the sculpture, it had writing on it, and it was hieroglyphs. So I'm like, H.P. Lovecraft, although he's racist, he's writing, it's information in here that you can decode, because he's writing about our ancient knowledge, including our ancient knowledge in the stories and stuff like that. And he created like this fake book called the Necronomicon. And they say the Necronomicon is the Book of the Dead. And so people actually look for this Necronomicon book that he created, but it's not an actual physical book per se. He talks about the Necronomicon in his actual books. He refers to it, but it's not a physical book. But Brother Panic had did a lecture, and in the lecture he was saying that you can access it in the astral realms. You can access the book in the astral realms, and you can actually connect to the deities, the gods, the monsters that he's talking about in the books, and you can work with them. He gave a whole ritual and what you can do, right? And it worked. I'll tell you that right now. It worked. It motherfucking worked. It motherfucking worked. Okay? And you have to contact there's one of them called Nyarlathotep. You have to contact Nyarlathotep to actually speak to the other deities and the gods. You have to go through that one first. So this is what Brother Panic was explaining. If you've never heard this before, it may sound new. Let's say it'll sound new to you, but yeah. And so what I was receiving was that you can actually work with some of the deities and gods that he speaks about. You can work with them. Like there's a whole list of them. You can work with them, and they'll help you with shadow work. So it's really interesting. So these are some of the things that I have been doing. And I feel like that was everything I needed to speak about today. So thank you guys for joining. I hope you guys learned a lot. I hope this was helpful. If this live was helpful, share it with at least one other person who can learn from this information. It's time for us to get it popping, start doing our work, and yeah, put out our work. If you would like to book a session with me, you can click the link in my bio. I do have two options available. I have a social media presence brand activator consultation. That is a 1 hour one-on-one with me that you can book with me. We'll meet on Zoom, all right, and we can start to create a content strategy, content plan that is specific and tailored to you. It also comes with the option of you giving me your birthday, your date of birth and stuff like that, and time, and then I can look into your astrological chart to help to guide you on what it is that you are here to do, okay? Your purpose, your soul's mission. And that is a pre-recorded video, and then I use that information to help create a content plan for you, because sometimes, like, if you have Capricorn in key placements, you have to have your own business. If you are a Leo or you have Leo placements, you have to shine. You have to motherfucking shine. Leo is the sun. That is the sun. So you have to shine. You have to be out there. You have to show up. You gonna have to show up. You have to come on to people them social media. Come on live. All right. So I use astrology, numerology. I also use numerology, which is the study of numbers, to help me as well get insights and stuff like that. If you don't know what an astrological chart is, an astrological chart is your birth chart. It's your natal chart. It's where the stars and the planets were aligned when you decided to come down here, okay? You chose everything. You chose the perfect timing. You chose everything, all right? So the information that chart holds tells you so much information about your life, who you are, what you're here to do, your strengths, things that you can improve on and stuff like that. Okay, so I use that to help you with your content creation, numbers. I'm also a symbologist, so I study symbols. And love to decode messages. Sometimes you'll see me post like different animals. I learned I could pull information. Y'all, my gifts is strengthening so much. I can pull information from a lot of things. So I use different modalities in guiding you on your social media presence consultation. So with that one, it's helping you with your content, and also I'm paying attention to like your spiritual health as well. I don't only teach you content. I'm not only going to teach you content. If you book a session with me, I'm going to give you spiritual guidance as well, all right, holistically. So that's the 1 hour social media presence consultation. The other one is the spiritual consultations. I call them my cosmic chat sessions. It's also 1 hour. It's also on Zoom. With the cosmic chat sessions, the spiritual consultations, we don't talk about business, really. I'm not talking about business. I'm not helping you with content. So if you want a spiritual consultation only, you can book the cosmic chat sessions. If you want to start your content journey, you need help with content, you want to talk about building your confidence, and you want to get help with your get spiritual guidance as well, it would be the social media presence brand activator consultations. Then I have a monthly mentorship. It's $97 a month. I went through the whole membership. It's so much in there waiting for you. It's literally going to like catapult you forward. You're going to learn how to create things you've never learned how to create. You're going to get free resources, free tools. I give you apps. It's literally the roadmap to learning how to monetize your content, okay? You keep practicing what I'm telling you, the tips and things that I'm sharing with you, you are going to see results, you're going to see transformations, and you're going to start to generate income. My phone is on 10%. My bad, y'all. You're going to start generating income online. Even if you don't know what kind of business you want to have, and come into the community, get the information, learn. It's going to help to connect things for you. You're going to see it's like trust your soul, that your soul guided you here to listen to all of this. And that is monthly. You get to ask me questions, like I said, get feedback on your content. We do hot seats. I upload videos and stuff that I'm not uploading on other social medias. That is the LUXE GRL Digital Business Monthly Mentorship. And then I have other resources there. Also in the mentorship, you get free access to about 3 or 4 of my ebooks. Okay, so you have resources in there as well. All right, it's I love it. It is my baby. It's my baby. Because when I see y'all showing me like, look, Cosmic, this is what I learned how to do off of what you taught, I'm like, oh my God, thank you, goodness, it works. It's working. Like, you guys are doing the work and seeing the transformations. Like, those are wins, y'all. Celebrate your wins. I think that was it. I think that was all I had to share. So yeah, thank you for joining. I love you, girlies. Have a good day. Be magical. Step in your motherfucking power. Know that you that girl. You been that girl. It's time to shine your motherfucking light. I'll see you guys next time.